Joining me now, Ron, Christie, Noelle, Nikpour, Rachel Campos-Duffy. I want to start with you, Noelle. Listen, last week I did my own poll. It's unscientific, but I can tell you right now, over 70% of the folks out there said absolutely no way. They are completely adamant about Mitt Romney having no part of a Donald Trump administration. So on that score, I think Kellyanne Conway was just speaking the truth.
You're right on that. And you know what? There's no love lost between the, diehard Trump supporters and the Mitt Romney camp. He was very outspoken and unrelenting in his criticism of Donald Trump. Now, with that said, in every relationship, I've noticed there's a good cop, bad cop scenario going on. And maybe Kellyanne is going to be the mouthpiece to be the bad cop, because the more outspoken Kellyanne Conway is about something like a Mitt Romney pick, or maybe even any more future picks like this, the more reasonable Donald Trump looks. So it could be kind of a good old spin doctor tale. Yeah,
I mean, that's interesting, Rachel, but for me, I think what we're talking about here is, a historic election, in part because Donald Trump was able to tap into serious resentment for the establishment on both sides of the aisle. On the GOP side, there's probably no better symbol or bigger symbol of establishment than Mitt Romney.
True, but I think this is more personal for Kellyanne and the loyalists within the Trump camp. Look, I'd be mad as heck, too, if I was super loyal, as she was, and Giuliani and others were, to Trump and his campaign when it was not doing well in the media. The media was mocking them. Romney and his camp were mocking them. And now the most plum position in the administration is being offered to somebody who did everything he could to tank this campaign. So I think to me, it just seems really personal. She's telling the truth about the Trump voters not really being in the Romney camp, but I think this is about her and about the loyalists within the camp, letting it be known in public, if that's what it takes, to tank the possibility or the potential for a Romney Secretary of State.
Ron, you worked in the White House. You worked with George Bush. You understand that ultimately it's about the president picking who he or she thinks would be the best person for this job. We saw Donald Trump fire two campaign managers, have 3 total. I mean, the guy pivots when he thinks things are going bad. He makes quick and swift decisions, and sometimes, as a CEO, unpopular decisions.
I think that's right, Charles. And the important thing here, I was in the transition for our brief transition from December 2000 heading in, of course, into January 2001. It's all about what the vice president-elect and the president-elect need. The thing that I find a little bit disturbing about these Kellyanne Conway reports, and I've known Kellyanne for many, many years and like her a lot, is that it should never be about the staff. The staff are to be there to help with the transition in every way possible. But when we're talking about the staff, and we're not talking about President-elect Trump's agenda, we're not talking about how he seeks to govern in his first 100 days in office, it becomes more of a distraction. We need to see what the incoming administration will do, not the parlor game at Trump Tower about who's going to be the next Secretary of State. All
right, guys, let's leave it there. I will say I think I did see Kellyanne Conway saying she would support whoever Donald Trump picks 1,000%. So I think she, though, is airing a legitimate grievance among grassroots voters who simply don't want Washington as usual. Appreciate it once again. Fantastic. Appreciate it.
Thanks.